Hey guys, here it is, day one. It's just beginning, and right in front of the toilets where I charged my phone. But just a quick recap. Day zero was yesterday, Monday, July 24th. Woke up at 3 a.m., made my way to Logan Airport, took an early morning flight to Portland, then took a series of buses to get here to Cascade Locks, and opted to not hit the trail immediately, but rather to stay at the campsite, which was very nice. I have some pics of that, and get some rest. I was a little out of sorts from this long trip, and so it's what time is it? Almost 7 o'clock. Been milling about. It's been raining on and off since like 4:30, and I was up at 4:30 since I was used to East Coast time. But in any case, a quick start to my hike. I will take some more pics as I go over the Bridge of the Gods. There is a great deal of poison oak on the trail, which is akin to poison ivy out east, which will guarantee you days of misery. You can see some there, and over here, I think this is it. But it's everywhere. I saw it in the Far Out app as well. It was here 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm just hoping I can get through this section without getting poison oak, because that's torment. Yeah, it's all down. Sometimes it grows across the trail and from bigger bushes, and that's a real challenge to get by and without brushing it. We'll see. So far, so good. Doesn't get much nicer than this when you're in a shaded forest and the path is soft. Needles, fir needles, I guess. Gone through a lot of sections of the trail just covered with lava rocks and beat up my feet a bit, and it was arduous. But this is very relaxing. It's humid. It's damp. I mean, there's intermittent sprinkles, most of which gets caught up in the tree canopy. And it's a little warmer than I prefer. But still, this is a great first day, and so happy when I get to a nice soft trail like this. Hey there, about 11 a.m. I've gone 7.5 miles or so on trail, and just got water. Next water source is 11 miles out, is where I camp as well. So got a very long section ahead of me. I didn't anticipate doing so many miles on the first day, but that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to need it because there's no water. There's no water for quite some ways. Come out of the woods, quite a few areas where there's just lava rocks. And then it's steep enough it doesn't support trees or vegetation. Probably some rock falls too coming from up there. Oh boy, keep moving. As the elevation has increased, different plants, so you can see this is a hemlock, some variety of western hemlock, and this is like our arborvitae. It's really a cedar. You get a bunch of those, and you see a lot of the evergreens are this guy here, the hemlock. And then the trail has grasses on it, which is cool. And I haven't seen any, or not that much. I'm looking at some now, but for the most part, I haven't seen much poison oak as I've got up in higher elevation, which is good. Tree cutting area. I came through here 2 years ago. Still pretty desolate, but I suppose there's decent vegetation. I've seen a lot of birds. I see a lot of flowers on the hill too, which is nice. After some digging around, I researched and determined this was Mount St. Helen. Beautiful. Here we go, some bear scat. They've been having a nice meal of huckleberries and probably raspberries. Rather they eat that than me. Hey guys, I'm at Rock Creek after 19 miles. I went to get water. I fell. I hurt myself pretty dang bad. And I was yelling for a while because I couldn't get up off the ground. And these guys here thought I was practicing Tai Chi at the river, but only when I turned it to F, fuck, and help, they came and rescued me. But and I got so lucky because they're firemen. Boy, do they know their stuff. So let me let them introduce themselves. Hey. Okay. Did everyone introduce? Hey. Okay. I owe these guys beer. Grateful guys. This tree is about 6 feet or more across. Look how magnificent that is. It just goes and goes and goes. And it's look how big it is, even how thick it is, even way up there, 100 feet high. Crazy. Love this forest in the Pacific Northwest. Hey guys, end of day 19. Made it to Rock Creek, did 19 miles. Didn't plan on doing 19 miles, didn't want to do 19 miles, but there was no water for the last 11 miles, so I needed water, so I hiked up 19 miles and did pretty well and felt pretty good. Pitched my tent here. I'm down near the river and plentiful supplies of water. Went down to the river to get some water. I left my Garmin and my phone behind. My hiking poles were holding up my tent. Promptly fell on the riverbank on my head and on my back. And I was kind of out of it. Might have been, temporarily unconscious, but that passed. I woke up and dizzy and my head hurt, but it was my back that was atrocious. Could not get myself off the ground. I was laying there for probably 10 or 15 minutes trying to get myself up, and it was extraordinarily painful. So I started yelling, and as you saw in the video, the guys that came and helped me, who were camping, thought I was practicing Tai Chi at the river. No Tai Chi for me. And finally, when I started using F words and help, they came down and helped me out. But they're firemen, and they were skillful, and they're paramedics as well. So grateful, got lucky, and I've taken piles of pain pills, and I'm feeling a bit better. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't want to fall, but I'm pretty dang sore, so it's next to impossible to bend down. But tomorrow's a new day. Let's get at it. But overall, day one was great. Take care.